What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. That's right. That's where we go out to the junkyard. We drag something that's rotten back into our garage here at Quayzar's Customs, and we build it into something radical. Now, this is a 64 Impala that I've been building and tweaking on. I'm testing out a few sets of wheels here. This is going to be, these are Jaguar wheels, by the way. If you didn't notice by the Jaguar on it. So I'm looking to see, cut and clearance and all that. These are 18s, and I think they are I don't remember because I've been away from these for a while. So let's see what these are. These are, it's a 295/40/18. So they are 18. I figured I'd give these a shot and see what they look like. Depending on the color of the car, I think these might look okay. The original color of this car is a bright, brilliant red, so these might look okay on there. They might just look pretty dang good. I'm going to kind of set on it for a little bit and see how I like them. Maybe go a little bit wider. I don't know yet. But yeah, we're going to take a look and do something else with it. Last week, we had this beautiful Volvo we brought in here, kind of a little bit of a wide body cast on the back here. It's been dropped, lowered, and put a heck of an engine in it. This whole gold and blue thing I have going on. So yeah, we thought it would look pretty dang good, and you guys did not disappoint. You guys liked it. Now, as far as the parts that I do have here, I've got some extra parts here. So I got these. Let's see. Who was it? So Tony, in the comments last week, said it's back here somewhere. So we're going to take a look here and see if I can find it. Maybe on the license plate. I'm not seeing it still. Unless it's supposed to be up here somewhere. But I still don't, I don't know where it's at. I am missing it though. it's truly a piece that I'm missing. I'm also missing a front exhaust pipe. What? I don't know where that is. 5i. So I'm kind of lost as far as where that goes. And I don't believe, how did I miss an exhaust pipe? I don't think I did. I think there's been some screwy crap going on with this game. And yeah, see this exhaust pipe here is not the chrome one. So yeah, there's some screwy things going on with this game for sure. Just because of all the mods and stuff I have going on. I am looking around in the back here. I'm not seeing it. If it's with the license, aha, there we go. It's the license plate lights. Ah, okay. So I haven't fixed that. That needs to be dropped down some. But that's okay. All right. We are pretty much 100%. You guys liked it. I get to save it. So this bad boy is going to my parking garage. That's right. Okay. Yeah, my Cobra over here is still kind of sitting over here. It's the street Cobra Shelby. And speaking of Shelbys, right? Z-Rockin' has given me an excellent idea concerning my tow truck out here. So watch for that in an upcoming episode. Or I think it's just going to end up being just a car mechanic simulator video. But wait till you see what I get to do to that. All right. Now, onward and upward. Rot2Rad. Now we need to go out to the junkyard. Let's find something that's rotten. And let's make it radical. So let's go. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. I see a Camaro across the way, but we've already done a Camaro. So, here we go. We got the LX 5550. which is 100 or only 82,000 miles. Got ourselves a hot rod, which is 151,000 miles. Now we're trying to keep it under 150 and trying to keep it to something we haven't done before. I'd love to be able to do something we haven't done before. The Lancers, man, I've done a couple Lancers. There's the S2000. This classic Mustang, I'd love to get my hands on the classic Mustang if it was under 150,000 miles. We've got ourselves a Porsche. Is this the Yellowbird? No, it's a standard. RS America. RS America, huh? How many miles? I don't know if I've done the RS America. 111. I haven't done a Porsche in a while. I may have to come back and do that. Oh my God. Look at this poor bad boy. 186,000 miles. Corvette with the blue interior. Oh, it's an EV version? No way. What? What? Oh my gosh, you guys would kill me if I did this one. You would absolutely rake me over the coals. Which maybe that might be an interesting build. So, okay. Oh, here's a Ford Mustang. Wow, an EV version. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that in here. All right. Now, I want to do just the standard Reptilia R6. One of these Chinese cars. I think we've done this before. Didn't turn out well. I think we sold that sucker. 224 for the Mercedes-Benz. Here's another GTI at 51. This is a Rocket Bunny. We did do the Rocket Bunny. I do remember doing the Rocket Bunny. What is this? F-body. Or it's an LX. This is a Fox body Mustang. With the blue interior. Wow. The blue interior seems to be popular in this junkyard today. No, nothing back there. GTX 223. I was a Roadrunner. Aston Martin. Another New York style cab at 144. I think we've done that as well. Volkswagen bus. Volkswagen bus. What are you? The Jackal Sport Edition 249. Jackal's got his Sport Edition out there. There's another Mustang over there. Got the Wildcat here, or the Hellcat at 128. You know, I think you guys are going to kill me, but I think I'm going to do the electric Corvette. It's just for the fun of it. We've only done like one or two cars. I think I've only done one car actually. That's electric, and I like the blue interior, so I think we're going to go with this. Oh my! What is the price tag on this? Yikes, man! Talking about getting raked through the coals on this one. We're going to go ahead and buy it. We're going to send it to the garage, and then we're going to go build ourselves an electric Corvette. Let's go. All right, let's go out here and see what we got here. All right, we've got ourselves this Corvette. We're just going to start taking some of these parts off. I swear to you, I did not think I would ever see an electric Corvette. At least not in this game, anyway. So anyway, we are going to strip all this down. Look at the batteries in this bad boy. Holy crap! All right, looks like it is a front-wheel drive type vehicle. Looks like we're gonna have to square up the setup on it. It looks like could be. Take these out. All right, done, and done. All right, let's send you over to the car wash. So how is everybody doing this evening? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. Hope you guys are all doing great. We've just got done doing the 4th of July celebration weekend, and that is one god-awful color for that blue interior. People need to learn to color coordinate their vehicles. That's just not working out. All right, let's go ahead and send you back in here to lift number 1. Go ahead and dump out all these parts. Don't need them. Thank you very much. Good night. All right. First and foremost, we always want to do the body up on it, so I can do what we need to do. 4,500 bucks. Yikes. Okay, so 4,500 bucks for that. I'm gonna take that, put that away. Looks like this interior piece, this front clamshell, this blue front clamshell is going to be our first piece that we're going to take out. Yeah, that needed to be gone. Rear clamshell. Okay, so we've got ourselves pretty much cleaned up electric Corvette. All right, we're going to start working on the rear end here. Yeah, we're going to go with the blue interior. We're going to pull those out. We will stick with the blue interior, though. I will stick with the blue interior just because it's an EV thing. I think we're going to stick with the blue interior. Not sure about the wheels and tires, but we'll figure it out. All right. In the meantime, we're going to rip this apart. I'm going to buy all new parts and get some painting done, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, you guys already knew that I was going to go with a blue underbelly, right? Well, I was looking at different colors, and I was painstakingly looking at, maybe doing it white with the blue bushings in here. And I thought, oh, that'll look really good. But, yeah, no, it looked pretty bad. It looked pretty bad. So I opted just to go ahead and go back to the blue and do it up in blue. Let's do it black and blue underneath here with the yellow springs, and then it should look pretty decent after I get done. I'm hoping so anyway. I know it is an electric Corvette and all, and I am sure I'm going to catch hell for it. But, hey, we're going to do our best here to make it as radical as possible. Even with the electric motor. As you can tell, I've put brand new batteries in it, and those are the performance batteries that I've put on here. So they will boost, increase horsepower by 2% for each of those. Now, I thought about taking them all out and taking them and putting them through the upgrade process out back. But no, I think we're just going to go with typical parts here. See what we can get. See what kind of horsepower we can get out of this silly thing. Okay, spring's done. That's done. That's done. We got the front. I think there's missing that one right there. So nothing too spectacular underneath here, but I haven't decided on wheels and tires yet. I have not. So that is yet to be determined, and I just know I don't want to put the same ones back on it. And because this is a front-wheel drive car, I'm probably going to have to put a square setup on here. Something that I really don't like doing, because I'm like this hot rod kind of guy. Wide tires on back, skinny tires up front. Kind of person, but because it is electric, I'm going to have to go with a square setup. So that's going to be interesting. Let's put that in. Spring, pushing, tap. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to use the blue bushings, but there was no way. It looked awful. All I could think of was the Ford Cobra Mustang that Farrah Fawcett used to drive. That's the only thing I could think of. So I was like, nope. I can't ruin it completely. I can't ruin it with Ford colors. And so, anyway, it is what it is. We're going to see how this bad boy plays out. We do need to get this battery out of here, though. So let's go ahead and get that out. I got to take that out from the engine bay, it appears. So let's go ahead and drop this down. Take a look at the engine and then kind of pace our way back here. There we go. Let's get rid of the battery tray. Now we're going to go full up custom here. Let's go here. We're going to go with the extra battery. We're going to go couple of those. We'll put the Chevrolet piece in there. Why not? I will say GM has really let me down here this year. My truck had a lifter failure, and they had like over and had like 50,000 miles on it. Yeah, 50,000 miles and had a lifter failure. They weren't going to do anything with it. They just flat out weren't going to do anything with it. So I got rid of it. Oh crap! I sold one of those things. I got in a hurry. Dang it! Okay, brakes. There we go. I'll have to repaint it. All right. Let me get this taken care of. I'm gonna get this front end all done up, and we'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll put the body together too. All right, stay tuned. All right, in the process of having to take the front end apart, I had to take the transmission out of the electric engine. So I don't know. This needs to come out. Gearbox. I took out the gearbox. Where is the freaking gearbox? Oh dear gosh. Gearbox. Okay, I gotta take the gearbox out. So yeah. So I was trying to get this out, and before I did that, I did all this stuff in the engine compartment. But man, this thing is going to be a pain in my side. I foresee it already. Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and drop her down. Take this engine out, because this engine is going to be quite interesting, actually. Okay, the engine is out. Let's go ahead and put the front end back together. So yeah, everything in the engine compartment has been done. So now it's just a matter of will it let me build the complete front end without having to do anything with the motor? That's going to be the challenge. I don't know if it will or not. Some will, some won't. Oh, I did not do that. So yeah, if it does, we'll be able to build the whole front end. That's my objective right now, is to build a whole front end underneath here. Get this done. Okay, bushing. Don't forget your bushings, people. Okay. We have front sway bar. Link. Okay. This is where it's going to come in, right here. We're going to put this bearing in. This is this drive in. Can't put the drive in. Okay. That's not a good sign. It means I'm going to have to put the engine in here. I think. Oh, maybe I can put the... Okay, there we go. So that's a good thing. All right. Okay, so we just had to put the drive. Okay. So much for that side. All right, we're kind of cheating the system here a little bit. All right. Get this all put together here. So this brilliant blue underneath here is going to look really good, I think. Only a couple of colors I could paint this car, though. It kind of limits me. The interior limits me. And you can't paint a car green with a blue interior. Just doesn't look right. Can't paint it pink with a blue interior. Just doesn't look right. So, you know, it's... Yellow with a blue interior? I don't know. I mean, we could give it a shot, but I don't think it would look good. All right, that's all done. That's all done. I am still missing something because I don't have... Oh, here we go. Okay, now it's going to want to tie it up. Okay, so now we've got both the suspensions set up. Let's go ahead and... get some body parts going. Okay, clamshell. Got that done. Windshield, got that done. Front door, good. Tail light, rear bumper. So I got as many things as I could. So we're going to go with fresh imports. We're at door, hood, rear clamshell, trunk, taillights, and bumper. So here we go. We're just going to start slapping this stuff in. I'll go back around the car here in a second. Okay, windshield, or door, windshield. Hood. Not sure I'm liking the carpet in this sucker. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you, and you. Oh, look at these. This looks like air intakes or something on there, man. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, front bumper. Front bumper is on. I'm not putting a plate up there. That's just ridiculous. Okay. Go ahead and grab that door. And we've got this piece back here. I think that's it, right? I think that's it for this thing, outside the license plates. Let me see here. Frame's 100% done. Body's 73%. Wow. 73%? I must be missing a lot of crap. Steering wheel. Typhoon. Oh, the mirror. Okay, so like, so missing that. Missing that. Missing that. Okay. Windows are down on this, so you know. Okay, that should be good for that. Let's go ahead and get an interior done on here. 1, 2, and yeah, I'm going to keep that steering wheel. I'm going to keep that steering wheel. Let's go ahead and go to interiors. Do those, and we're going to keep, yeah, there we go. All right. Not too shabby, I don't think. Not too shabby. All right, we've got the interior done. I'm believing the body's done. All that looks like sport tires. Okay, all that is the rims. Proton ER. So that's the engine we're going to build. We are going to build the Proton ER. Okay. In the gearbox. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me build this engine. I'm going to build it with all the performance parts as I can to get as much horsepower out of this thing. And I'll decide some wheels and tires on it. Electric cars, wheels and tires really look awful. They really need to step up their game on that. So maybe we'll kind of present this a little bit better with wheels and tires. So, all right, I'm going to build this, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right? Okay. Stay tuned. All right, so the electric motor isn't all that fancy, but I added a few, painted parts, and then got some chrome pieces out here. So, hopefully I've got it all together. Like I said, very few, I haven't really done many of these engines. So we're going to put this bad boy in here. I know that there's going to have to be some other parts added here. Like I've got to do the proton box. So let's go ahead and do that. That would be under boxes. Okay, do have that. Okay, let's buy that. Let's give that a little bit of a paint job because I want the red on there. So we're gonna go with the blue, and we're gonna go with the chrome underneath there. There we go. And then we'll just kind of do this up. See what we got here. All right, that looks, yeah. I think that's what I need right there. Actually, the shaft goes through there as blue, so maybe a blue. We'll do it with the blue. What's 3? Oh, we'll do it blue. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Because the shaft runs through there is blue, so it'll kind of look like it blends. I'm going to put this up in the air. I did pick out a set of wheels and tires for this thing. I did have to take, I had to take a hot minute, figure it out, but we did get it figured out. Okay, is that all down here? And then I've got to put this cooling hose up, this proton cooling hose up here. Everything was the high performance parts as much as I could find, so you know. Proton hoses, that tuning part not found, so I gotta go with that piece right there. Okay, anything else? Cooling fan. Put that on. And I'm okay with these pieces the way they are. Okay, I think I've got everything set up. All right, wheels and tires. Ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go with these right here. Kind of looks kind of stylish, yet allows the blue to come through. And yeah, I think it is a square setup. So we are running a 265/30/20. So I did go up a size. And also did go a little bit wider. They still tuck in underneath there. Now, as far as the back ones are concerned, they kind of stick out a little bit farther than I wanted them to, but they still, as you can tell, they're just right there on the edge, right? But it's fine. In my opinion, it's fine. All right, so there we have it. I think we've got everything set up. Where are we at with the car, buddy? 89%. 89% is probably just the license plates. Yep. So let's go grab. I guess I'm gonna put my name on this thing. Boy, you guys are gonna play hell with me. Electric Corvette. Okay. Okay. Done. All right, I'm going to take it over to test path. I'm going to get the fluids put in it and align everything up, and I'll meet you on the paint booth. All right? All right. See you there. All right. I think I've got my mind made up as to what I'm going to paint this thing. And I think I'm just going to go with a plain white. So a white and blue. I think it looks pretty classy. I don't know about the side here. And I maybe have to go with a... ooh, wait a minute. Silver would look good too. Let's darken that up a little bit. Let's go metallic. Let's see here. Silver would look kind of classy, but I need... Yeah, I would have to go with the Black Cove on that. Black Cove, silver. You know, I was going to go white. I was actually going to go white. But I think the silver actually looks pretty good. So let's go back here. Let's go white. Going with a white pearlescent. Now, that black is kind of harsh. The other colors I have for that are black. There's a red that I made up. And there's a silver. And then, of course, white. But I think I want to go black, even though it's harsh, and I think I'm going to go back to the silver, man. I didn't think about doing silver, to be quite honest with you. black would look kind of good too. I did black, and I did a white. Well, I could just do silver inlay. Because the silver inlay is what it was in there in the first place. We can go black and blue. Blue on black. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a toss-up for me. I think I really... I think I gotta go with the silver. I think I'm gonna have to go with the silver. Lighten you up a little bit. 75% silver. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the silver. All right, decision made. Yeah, I was truly looking at doing an all-white car, but this actually kind of looks pretty good. Let's look underneath the hood. Yeah, I mean, for an electric car, yeah, not too bad. Let's send you over to the dyno. Now, I do have an ECU in here that needs to be tuned, so let's go ahead and jump back here to the computer. Oh my, this is always fun for me. Go. What? Yeah, how about that? First, oh no, did I hit apply? I did not. Son of a gun. There we go. Now let's hit apply. Idiots. All right. That's in here. That's in here. All right. Let's run the test. Listen to that smooth sound. Front wheel drive vat. Front wheel drive electric vat. Impressive gains from this. 807 horsepower, 571 foot-pounds of torque. Wow. Well, we did that pretty good, I guess. It's got some pretty good power. So we're gonna close you up. Let's take you out front. There we go. Let's see what you look like in daylight. Well, there you go. Silver and blue and the black. I think it's kind of classy looking, yet it's got that look to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now is your time to give me your opinion on this electric front-wheel drive Corvette. Let me know down in the comments section, do I save it or do I sell it? Thanks for hanging with me today. I really appreciate it. And just to let you know, during this month of July, I hit 4,000 subscribers. So thank you all for getting the word out, and just love it. Another milestone down, 4,000 subscribers. I'm hoping to get 4,500 by the end of the year. So if you can help me out, love it. Okay, talk to you all soon. This is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight. I am out.